Hello to each one of you, each one individually that I call my friend. Welcome to the Advancement Center and welcome to the new world. Many times we sit in this chair and we know we really don't have to say a word. Everything is being delivered in a moment, maybe through the eyes, maybe through a smile, through just a look. And so here we are, surrounded by a cloud of witnesses as I just felt myself move. And I'm still moving. Once again, being a witness, delivering what has come to us to deliver to you and to receive from you the return of that delivery from the being that is you, that is beyond what you see and more in line of how I see you right now, without an image, but with an essence and a field that's incredibly big. We've been traveling, all of us, on an amazing journey through many lifetimes. And what a glorious journey it's been and still is. There are not many words to describe the journey. We know we're moving somewhere new, but there's a familiarity that is difficult to understand, even as we're moving into something new. It's a mystery. We are pushing forward the new world with tremendous force. And the old world is collapsing like a house of cards, not from any attack or fight, but because it never was fully structurally built. It's a facade, a storefront. Then once you walk through the door, there's nothing there. It's a storefront of beliefs, thought patterns that are falling away as this new world is pushed forward nonstop to bring us where we are now. feelings that we're experiencing can't be contained in a human vessel. There's an explosion happening upon feeling yourself as you truly are. No words can describe that when you experience that. And it's amazing that we have the ability to contain it in the midst of wherever we are. This feeling is felt from the outer reaches, and it's spreading and spreads every second of every minute. We are realizing that we are more than what we see. And we are beginning to live it. In that lies freedom. In that lies power to look at the facade, and it has to leave. It can't stand in the same place as you. So in the silence, I transmit. From a place of seeing that we all have access to. I was speaking to a friend the other day, and they were sharing so much excitement and newness in their life. And as I was listening and just happy for them, I knew the question was coming. So what's happening with you? And I've never been able to respond to that question because it's not a question that puts you in the moment that you're in. It sort of takes you out of where you are to look at it. And I may have said a few words, but later I saw that we and I produced the field for that excitement and newness to exist in. We bring the new world so that they can dance. And each one of us does that in our own way. And we all have a role. And where there's no need, there's no thought of what's going on with you. It's only an awareness of producing a field for the roses to bloom. It was an amazing feeling for me. Our friend Clarity speaking, validating what we already know without comparison, just clarity. beautiful clarity. And that's happening for each one of us. Clarity of who you are, why you're here, what you're doing, what you've always been doing, and in many ways don't know that you're doing. But now it will become clear. And now you will raise the bar of what you do. And the new world will move faster. And the cloud of witnesses who stand with you will speak the clarity that you're ready to hear. I can feel the beauty of everything and everyone. And I'm always honored to sit in this chair and speak. But it was always my destiny. It was always what I came to do in some form or another. I wrote a few things on my phone that I wanted to share. What is being delivered on the earth is so powerful that it does not need to be heard to be received. It is bypassing all the human senses as it pours into the field, moving incredibly fast so that its effect won't be totally realized until the sparkles settle. It will appear first in the children because although they are small in stature, they are closer to the location of the delivery system of this new way of living. There will be numerous symptoms in older humans. People speak of brain fog, but will be a massive influx of brain fuckness as the brain tries to deal with the incredible power of the gravitational pull into living by magic and miracles. Many will not know what's happening to them as they lose the awareness of this physical reality as their primary reality. They will feel a sense of amnesia as their true consciousness begins to walk in. What is being delivered is breaking down all the barriers that have held humanity trapped in the one reality. Soon, nothing outside of your connection to your Creator and your divinity will be supported. And I wanted to share this. There always seems to be comfort in knowing a diagnosis, not just a health diagnosis, but the why for anything that changes. It's some form of a resolution that we somewhere deep within seem to need. We require answers, and then we can move on. Without the answers, it seems like we struggle to proceed with our life, struggle to move forward. This diagnosis can validate or confirm, but it can also give you an aha, I knew it feeling. It can then subtly become a badge of honor and something to explain all that we could not otherwise explain. Now we accept the diagnosis and we live as though it's true. Our natural ability to create has been used to produce a climate of disempowerment that requires the need for answers and solutions that come from outside of us. This causes us great pain and suffering. All human industry has been built on creating solutions, solving problems, having the answers, and our nature of being a being of magic and miracles has been usurped by nature of having all the answers come from what is seen. This is how we will begin to shift to the industry of magic and miracles. We will end the desire to know all the answers, and with it, the need to diagnose a problem or have a diagnosis given to us. And we will start to allow the new world and all the solutions that it brings to come from the world of the unseen, where they have always originated. It's a powerful program, to diagnosis and having the answers to everything that's run through us for eons. And if you look, it's what all industry is built from. But creativity has within its essence bringing in solutions or bringing in something that's never been before, which is to replace something that may have seemed to be here. So that creativity was stolen to create an industry of making money from giving you answers. We no longer need the answers. Because there's no problems. And the answers or the information will just flow in to be delivered or received without any attachment to anything. And that's the place where we have come from, where we live, where we sit with our Creator. And there's no connection with generating something as a financial reward for creating a solution. That sound is the house of cards falling. So what if I told you that you are perfect? What if I told you that you are brilliant? What if I told you that you are harmonious? What if I told you that you were the one, that you were perfection, that you were the sun? What if I told you that I see through your fright, that you're brilliantly brilliant, behind your eyes so much light? What if I told you that all the beauty I see is pouring out from your heart when you decide to just be yourself, with a smile on your face, a sparkle in your eye? You change the world with your grace? What if I told you that you have all that you need, health, wealth, and love, all inside your own being? And what if I told you that, like Jesus, you are the light of the world, a bright shining star? I've come here to tell you how brilliant you are, how perfect, how beautiful you've traveled so far, to share all your gifts with a smile on your face. So magnificent you are, beyond all time and space. Yes, I've come here to tell you, I see you inside your heart. Please believe me when I tell you, you've been brilliant from the start. Your heart don't stand a chance. Your heart don't stand a chance in the face of the transmission from beings of love, gentle yet powerful, delivered precisely and perfectly to you, just for you and just for the other 7 billion beings at the same time, all transmitted from the same words. For some, it may be one note, for others, it is a symphony, but this is only felt through the heart. Out of what appears to be nowhere, we hear something, and then we are bursting out of ourselves. We yell out, "Hey, you've got to hear this song." I didn't know it, but when the song started, my heart didn't stand a chance. Because of this, I was filled with all the answers to everything in a moment. I felt like they were singing to just me and that they knew everything I have ever been through and who I am. Even if it's just one note, you get a feeling of validation for what you have always known, and your heart breaks and then bounds to life in a never before felt joy. Love pours through all barriers, pours through the best guards, the strongest military. There's no way to stop it from cutting through the strongest armor that you have placed to guard your heart, beating quietly behind your guard like a beacon, calling love to itself. We are made from all the feelings that come from love, and we came here because of the thoughts of love for the other. Therefore, we are infused with an endless connection to all love's communication, and there is no escaping the essence that we are made of. So it is by no accident that we respond to a transmission from love, and the greatest gift we have been given is that our heart doesn't stand a chance of not receiving it. So we are moved and we are moved forward to seeing the stuff that we are made of and seeing the stuff we are made of in others. Yes, your heart don't stand a chance. When you hear the words of your creator, when you see the smile on the face of another, when you hear laughter echoing through space, and when you see the tail of a dog wagging in uncontrollable excitement, your heart doesn't stand a chance. It melts, for it is the command center of giving and receiving within each being. It allows us to feel ourselves in the other and to feel the other in ourselves. It is beyond the physical heart, although there is a connection. It is an essence, one of those building blocks that was used in everything that has ever been created so that we all can be spoken to at the same time. This particular building block that I will call the heart was incorporated into the human so that he would always have a sense of the incredible challenges and gifts of the human condition. Unlike the block that represents the spirit, which allows us to always have a way to connect with our creator and our divinity, the heart allows us to feel what it's like to be a human. This building block was made from the strongest materials because the heart would need to be the most resilient part of the human entity. It is designed to break and break open without notice or warning. And when that happens, we are taken to the massiveness of our full power, which then puts us on the bridge that spans the gap between our heart and our spirit. Once on the bridge, the two are united and we fall headlong into the arms of our Creator, where we hear the words, "It's okay, my love is always with you, and I made sure that your heart didn't have a chance to do anything but feel me." It is the heart that must overcome all judgment with forgiveness, all loss with gratitude, all devastation with new life, and all fear with courage. It is the strongest and weakest part of the human entity all at the same time, for in its vulnerability lies its strength. It is the vessel that houses what we call love, empathy, and compassion. And because of these characteristics, therein lies its strength, a force that is the foundational piece of the creation of all life. Listen, can you hear that? Here comes another song, note, symphony, or word, or feeling of love, and your heart don't stand a chance. Thank you, everyone. It was my honor to be here today. We are moving at the speed of light, and we are perfect. I see you, and I wish you a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. Thank you.